Good morning. So we've been pretty active this morning. We got coffee made some espresso for the guys, and now we're just getting ready to get up and get out of here and head off to wherever it is that Cody's got us going. Should be a pretty exciting trip. We've got some ghost towns, we've got some mines, so looking forward to seeing all that. Pulling out of camp this morning, it all really came together for me. Everything I love about the overlanding community was right here. I've always been drawn to exploring and experiencing history, both the kind written long ago and the kind that, the kind we're still making today. And that's where the people come in. Along the way, I've met some incredible people, friends I may go days, weeks, months, heck, even years without seeing. Yet, when we reconnect, it feels like no time has passed at all. Life gets busy, and it pulls us away from the things that we're passionate about. But those gaps only become wedges in friendships if we let them. If you've been watching the channel, you know my story with Jeremy from Freedom Adventures. And with Cody and his crew, it's been nearly 2 years since we last were face to face. Yet here we are, rolling out together once again, heading into another adventure and gearing up for an epic history lesson. So take a load off, sit back, and enjoy as we explore western Arizona and dive deep into the stories of Signal Ghost Town and McCracken Operation Area. Hello there, sir. Alright, so we're out of left camp, and we're now airing down, getting ready to get on the trail and put these new PCF blowers to the test. Spicy system. I love that thing. A lot cleaner now, we only have one battery. As we point our rigs down the trail, headed away from last night's camp, the day begins to unfold. The convoy, rolling 5 deep, moves as one. Rolling forward beneath the wide Arizona sky, painted in soft morning light, towering saguaros stand quietly along the trail, watching us pass like old guardians of the desert. The gravel crunches beneath the tires, the dust drifting in the air, carrying that familiar scent of sage. It's the sound and smell of motion, of another day on the trail. With camp behind us and miles ahead of us, the adventure continues, steady, unhurried, and being exactly where we were meant to be today.
Guys, let's go up in the truck, huh? You two up in the truck. You two up in the truck.
Whoa. Before you know it, we're leaving the wide open road behind, and we find ourselves on a trail half its size and probably twice its age. The path narrows, the land closing in around us as the terrain begins to tell a different story. The adventure shifts here. The trail isn't just leading us forward anymore, it's guiding us back in time. Back to a time when Signal Ghost Town was alive and well.
A little bit of hiking. Look at that. It's massive. I'm assuming that used to catch a lot of water. Down below here, I think we got a mill. Look at this.
Standing here amongst all that once was, I can only imagine what life must have been like in this harsh, unforgiving place. What now feels quiet and empty was once alive with purpose and noise and ambition. Signal Ghost Town wasn't just a dot on a map, it was a working mining community carved out of the desert in the middle of the valley between the Signal Mountains and the Hualapais by people chasing opportunity and survival. Gold and silver were the driving forces here, pulling from the surrounding hills, along the traces of copper and lead. Every one came at a cost. Life in Signal was hard, isolated, and relentless. Summer heat, bitter winters, scarce water, long days underground defined the daily life. At its peak, up to 800 people called this place home. Miners, families, and merchants, all trying to build something lasting in this land that offered little forgiveness. Looking around today, it's easy to forget how busy this place once was. The formations, the scattered remains are all that's left of homes, stores, and gathering places. But if you slow down, and the silence starts to speak, you can almost hear the echo of boots on hard ground, the clutter of tools, the hum of a town that refused to quit until the ore finally ran dry.
So that was pretty cool. Showed it to you from the air, also up close and personal. We're hiking back to the trucks now. Got Jeremy with me here. We're going to get back on the trail.
May have Ubered on this trail. I don't know how to get back onto the green. But you guys are good to come down. These trails just interconnect all over.
I'll run away to the ruins. They're up here on the other side of the creek from the mine.
Just across the sandy riverbed stands the mill ruins, silent now, but once the heart of the operation. This is where rock was crushed, where ore became metal, and where hope was measured in yields and hard-earned progress. The structure itself stands the test of time, constructed of hand-laid stone to support all of the heavy machinery necessary to pull the value from the ground. The river that separates us today once connected everything, carrying life, labor, and purpose through the desert basin. And then you got these two, absolutely living their best life. Packing up the pups and the people, we roll back out onto the trail. The trucks settle into the rhythm, rocks and sand moving beneath the tires as the landscape shifts around us. Tight, twisty trails give way to dirt roads that are wider and smoother than most freeways. This really is a land of diversity, and there's something out here for everyone. There are rocky lines that will challenge a well-built rig, and there are open roads where you can soak it all in from an all-wheel drive wagon. You don't need the biggest, most fancy builds or the best gear just to get out here. You just need the desire to go. If you've been thinking about getting outside, don't wait until everything's perfect. Grab a tent and go. One night under the stars will do you good. And if you're new to camping or overlanding and have questions, drop a note in the comments or reach out to me via Instagram DM. I'm always happy to share what I've learned, both good and hard lessons, to help you get out and start your own adventures. Just start. Surrounded by the great expanse of the desert, it's hard not to feel small standing here. From this vantage point, the land stretches endlessly, quiet and unforgiving, yet fulfilled and echoed of industry and ambition. Down below us sits the old cement structure, the remains of the McCracken Mill, solid, heavy, and weathered. It's anchored to the earth, a reminder of the effort it took just to exist out here. The mill, that was once the heart of the McCracken mining operation, once pulled from the surrounding hills and was brought here to be crushed and processed. Primarily gold, along with silver and other trace metals, everything about this place speaks to hard labor, long days, constant dust, relentless heat, and the ever-present challenge of water scarcity. Life here wasn't romantic. It was demanding, isolating, and built on persistence. Above the mill, perched higher on the hillside, sits the McCracken cabin. Compared to the structure below, it feels almost fragile. But no less important, this was shelter, refuge and home. From here, miners and operators could look out across the operation, keeping watch over the work below while carving out a small sense of comfort in an otherwise harsh environment. Getting up close and personal with the McCracken Mill, its size and scope feel absolutely immense, especially when compared to similar sites scattered across the desert. The concrete slab beneath it is substantial, purpose-built to withstand the weight and constant stress of heavy machinery that once crushed and processed local ore. What remains today is a ruin of sorts, standing in quiet tribute to all who passed through this place in search of wealth, pulled from the dirt and grave. Some struck it rich, many lost everything, and all of them are gone. Yet the mill still stands, weathered, silent, and unmoving. A beacon to the past, a reminder of ambition, sacrifice, and relentless pursuit that once brought to life this remote corner of the desert. The cabin, the mill, tell two sides of the same story, one of labor and one of life, both inseparable from the land itself. Today, all that remains are these structures and the silence around them. But standing here, surrounded by the desert, history feels close. The McCracken operation is more than ruins. It's a reminder of the determination it took to build a life here, and how quickly time and nature reclaim what we've left behind. Leaving the McCracken operation behind, we wind our way back onto a mix of shelf roads, rocky trails, eventually reconnecting with the wide dirt highway. Before long, the terrain starts to feel familiar. Almost by accident, we stumble onto a track I recognize from the last time I was out here with Jason from CB Bill. It's a strange feeling, being the lone California guy in the group, yet knowing exactly what the trail is about to deliver. Familiar lines, familiar turns, and the kind of confidence that only comes from having been there before. It's also here that we decide to start looking for camp. Cody and Kenna were just getting over a stomach bug, and the wind, well, it didn't give any of us much of a chance to sleep the night before, so our priorities have shifted from miles covered to rest and recovery. Eventually, we'd find exactly what we were looking for, a place that offers shelter and space to unwind, and the quiet needed to reset for the night. Sometimes the best camps aren't planned, they're just found when you need them the most. With camp picked out, we all fall into a rhythm, tackling the usual chores. Cutting wood, digging out the fire pit. And me? Well, I'm getting dinner going. And yes, dinner was pizza. 2 different kinds of pizza, made right here in camp before we finally settle in around the fire. As the evening slows and the desert grows quiet from the warmth of the flames take over, laughter fades into conversation, and the long day in the trail begins to catch up with us. Eventually, it's time to set up the habitat and call it a night. After 3 nights of restless sleep, this one feels different. Tucked in under the stars, I'm finally ready for the first good night's rest in what feels like days. And oh yeah, let's not forget about that dessert steak.
Right?
And I don't have my buddy heater.
And there's not much worse than,
Thank you again.
Yeah, no worries.
Is that filet you said?
Yeah. Yeah, so great day on the trail. Saw all kinds of really cool views. Arizona just continues to blow me away. It's just incredible. And having a tour guide, like Cody, who really knows his way around, has just been amazing. But we had a great dinner. Ended up doing some steak towards the end of the night. Sitting out by the fire, relaxing, enjoying. And now we're ready to wind down and actually get some sleep. Last 2 nights have been hit or miss for sleep, so really looking forward to tonight. Anyway, thanks for hanging in there with me. Hope you enjoyed today. And make sure you like, subscribe, and click the little bell thing so that you get to see the rest of the adventure. We'll see you later. Take care.